Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We got us a 3 Floyds beer to do here. This was sent down to me by John. This is Robert the Bruce Scottish Ale. It is a 6.5% is what it says here. Let's see what's on the bottle. I don't think there's a whole lot of information on the bottle, and I'm not even sure there's a date on it because it's sweating profusely. We'll take a closer look when we come back. 3 Floyds has been dating their stuff, but some of them seem to have been slipping through the dating machine or been smeared off, or some kind of problem is happening. The Apocalypse Cow that I did, I actually got 2 bottles sent to me from 2 different people, and neither one of them had a date on it. But they finally did, for a long time they didn't date their stuff, and then they got the dating machine and started dating it, and then like I said, the last 2 that I received didn't have dates on them, so we'll see if this one has anything written on it when we come back. But just as a Scottish ale, it does not have the ABV or the IBUs or anything listed on the label, so kind of wish they would. The more information you can give the beer consumer, the better off you're going to be. As far as I'm concerned, that's my 2 cents, guys. It says 6.5% on Rate Beer and 6.5% on Beer Advocate, so we're gonna go with that. Don't have the IBUs listed on either one of these sites. Commercial description on this one: a bold Scottish ale with a complex malty body derived from roasted and crystal malts, balanced with a just the right combination of hops. This ale pours a deep ruby color, has a sweet malty nose, and a layered caramel and roasted notes, and a full body. Robust yet smooth. Robert the Bruce is a malt lover's delight. It says here 2011 vintage 7%. So evidently that year version was just a little bit stronger than what the rest of them being at 6.5%. So like I said, we'll look on the bottle, see if we can find anything when we come back for the final chug. So food pairings for this style of beer, which is a Scottish ale, if it says none yet, so I don't know why that would be. Evidently it's not a recognized style, being Scottish ale. Thought it was, but evidently it isn't. Glassware, pint, becker, Donic, tumbler, mug, Steinside ale. I'm going to use my favorite glass today. This is a Sovereign beer glass, S-A-U-V-I-N. If you're interested in getting one, Google it. You'll find out where they're available. It says here, not recommended for extended cellaring unless ABV extends average range. 6.5. It's not extremely high, but it's not extremely low. So hopefully the bottle's going to have a date on it somewhere. So, like I said, we'll take a closer look when we come back. Nice little hiss. Not a great big hiss, but not a small one. Just the right amount. I'm going to pour kind of aggressive so I can get at least a little bit of head on this one. I actually received 2 of these beers. I already drank the other one. That's been a while back, so wanted to get you some out before it got too old anyway. But at 6.5%, it should keep for a little while. Alright, about a finger of head, and like I said, it is a nice red ruby color. I can't see through the big bold part of this glass, guys, but I can see through the small part. And it's a little more brown down there than rich red ruby. So we're going to say it's in between a brownish red ruby color. So let's get a nose on it. Yep, definitely getting the malt coming through there. Maybe a hint of some smokiness in there, or peat in there. It does have a sweet back end smell to it. Not getting a major hop presence like they use the herbal floral hops instead of the piney, grapefruity West Coast style hops. They're probably using some kind of English hop, Tetanang or Goldings or Saaz or something like that. Got a nice sweet back end, so let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, John. Thank you, sir. That's very nice. That's very pleasant. Very tasty. Just the right amount of hops to balance this beer out. You're not going to get a massive hop explosion from this style of beer or from this particular beer anyway. Caramel, toffee, a little bit of peatiness, smokiness in there. Not a big smokiness, but just a hint of it. Nice maltiness to it. Like I said, kind of sweet on the back end. Very easy drinking for 6.5%. I'm not getting any of that alcohol in the taste. Very pleasant. Very nice. Not my typical style that I drink all the time, but I do enjoy these other styles. I really do. Scottish ales and the red ales and some of the other ones that aren't IPAs or stouts, because those are two of my favorites. But I enjoy these style of beers occasionally. I really do, and this is a good one. Very nice toffee and caramel taste to go along with the sweetness and the maltiness of this beer. Very pleasant. Let me take it back, let her have a sip or two, and we'll come back and do the final chug, and we'll check for that date. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. Been sipping on it probably about 35-40 minutes. Very nice beer. Very tasty beer. Took a closer look at the bottle when I got back. Nothing on it. I don't know what's up with them now. The Apocalypse Cow didn't have it on there, and now Robert the Bruce doesn't have it on there either. So evidently the dating machine's out to lunch. Final chug. Very tasty. Hint of smokiness or peat in there. Caramel, toffee. Nice sweetness from the malt on this. A flowery, herbal, earthy kind of hop to me. Very tasty, very easy drinking, very well made. To me, guys, this is a 9 beer in an 8 bottle. Had a date on it, I'd probably give it the 9. Has no date, this gets the 8. Has no date, it gets the 8. It's a very enjoyable beer. It's a very tasty beer, guys. I don't know what's going on with their dating stuff, so maybe they're dating the 6-pack on this particular version. I don't have any idea. It needs to be on each bottle. It does. This beer's going to keep for a little while, but I kind of like to, you know, we've spent our hard-earned money on these beers. We want to know that information. We want to know when it was put in the bottle, because sometimes these beers sit on the shelf, even though they claim all the stuff flies off the shelf as soon as it gets there, but still information that as beer consumers need to have. Very nice. 8 for me, which is an A-. I do think it's an A beer, guys. It is tasty. If I was to put a grade on it, I would probably put it at 90, 91, somewhere in that area. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 87. Very good in their range. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 97, 100 in a style. Awesome numbers from those guys over there. Even if it did have a date, I don't think I would go quite to the 97. If it had a date, I'd probably give it a 95 or a 96. But knowing how fresh it is, I mean, maybe this is an older bottle. Maybe it's a little bit better fresh. I may even go to the 97 if I knew how old the beer was. So, with that being said, I do appreciate John picking it up and sending it to me. He has no control over the dating. I'm sure he picked up the freshest bottle he could get his hands on. So, with that being said, don't know what's up with Three Floyds and the dating machine. Put some more ink in that machine, guys. They run out of ink. Alright, we're going to leave it there, guys. If you've had this one from Three Floyds, the Robert the Bruce Scotch Ale, let me know what you think. And let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.